February 2007. Thereafter, Reverend Father Nyamora has served in many parishes, including Nyansiongo Parish, Gekano Parish, Nyangusu Parish, and Kibirigo Parish, where he was the father in charge. He is currently the father in charge at St. Joseph Amasago Parish, where he has been since 2003. He also serves as chairman of the Board of Management at St. Teresa's Nyangusu Girls Secondary School and St. Gosanga Gonsa Isoge Secondary School. While at Kibirigo Parish, serving as the father in charge there, he joined Kisii University in 2001 to study counseling psychology. Today, he will be graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Counseling Psychology, first-class honors degree. I have the honor and privilege to invite Reverend Father Isaac Maticha Nyamora to address the congregation. Father, please.
Madam Chancellor, the guest, the chief guest, the chairperson of the council, the vice chancellor, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, dear parents and guardians, fellow graduates and friends. It is an immense honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate this momentous occasion. Today marks the culmination of years of unwavering dedication, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. To the graduating class of 2024, I extend my sincerest congratulations on this extraordinary achievement. To begin with, I would like to express my profound gratitude to those who have supported us throughout this journey, our families, lecturers, mentors, and friends. To our parents and loved ones, your unwavering support, both emotional and financial, has been the bedrock of our success. Your belief in us, even during the most challenging times, fueled our determination. Today, this achievement is as much as yours as it is ours, and we are eternally grateful. To the esteemed faculty, whose dedication to excellence has guided and inspired us, we owe a debt of immense gratitude. Your unwavering commitment to fostering intellectual growth, challenging our perspectives, and inspiring us to reach new heights has been instrumental in our development. You have not only imparted knowledge, but also instilled in us the values of curiosity, integrity, and resilience, values that will serve us well throughout our lives. To my fellow graduates, we have shared countless hours of study, late-night debates, and moments of both triumph and frustration. These shared experiences have forged deep bonds of friendship that will forever be cherished. As we embark on this new chapter, it is crucial to remember that graduation is not an end point, but a new beginning. The world is fast and brimming with opportunities for those who are courageous, inquisitive, and driven to make a difference. The road ahead will undoubtedly present challenges and setbacks. However, each obstacle presents an opportunity for growth and learning. The skills, knowledge, and resilience we have cultivated during our time here will equip us to navigate these challenges. with confidence, grace, and unwavering determination. Let us remember that we have a responsibility to use the education we have received to contribute positively to society. Let us embrace the future with enthusiasm, courage, and strive to make a meaningful impact to the world and create a brighter future for generations to come. Congratulations once again, and may our future be filled with endless possibilities. Happy holidays.
Madam Chancellor, allow me to introduce and invite the commencement speaker to address the congregation. The commencement speaker this year is Professor Paul Pius Wow Achola, commonly referred to as Professor PPW Achola. Professor Achola is a professor of sociology and education and also a senior Fulbright scholar. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Master of Arts degree from the University of Nairobi. He also holds a PhD degree in educational foundations with specializations in social science research methodology from the University of Iowa in the United States. Professor Achola has taught for many years, 40 years actually, in various universities. And among these universities are the University of Zambia in Lusaka, Kenyatta University in Kenya, and the Catholic University of Eastern Africa in Kenya. He has served as external examiner in many universities as well: University of Zambia, Makerere University, University of Dar es Salaam, Egerton University, and African Nazarene University, among others. Professor Achola has successfully supervised 10 doctoral students and over 20 master's students. He has published widely and written poems as well that have appeared in journals, in books, and in newspapers as well. He joined the category of widowers when he lost his beloved wife, the late Helen Millicent Aol Achola, in 2018. The couple was blessed with 5 children, that is 4 sons and 1 daughter, who have so far given them 16 grandchildren. Professor Achola remains an active member of the Catholic faith and the Church. He is a devoted practitioner of Shorin Ryu Mashubashi Karate, in which he holds the rank of Shichidan, which is the 7th degree of the black belt, those of us who know karate. And he's the head of the karate fraternity in Kenya as it is president, and also a master instructor. And he says he's some 80 years young. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor and privilege to invite Professor P.P.W. Achola to address the congregation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the microphone is here. Yeah? Hold it. Thank you very much.
Just hold it.
It is still good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, all protocol observed, but I want to address here that Your Excellency, if the President was here, or the President representative, receive my greetings. I also welcome and recognize the Governor of Kisii County, Honorable Arati. I also welcome, I'm told the Chancellor is not here, but I welcome the Vice Chancellor, Professor Nathan Oyori Ogechi, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Cabinet Secretary for Education, who arrived here today, members of the Kisii University Senate and University Council, national and county politicians present, academic, administrative and support staff present in this ceremony, parents, invited guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I want to begin by telling you my mood. I am happy to be present here for a number of reasons. One, this is a happy and momentous occasion. It is indeed a festive occasion during the festive season of Christmas. I'm also happy to be here as an academician on this very academic event to enjoy the company of my academic colleagues, some of whom I may have taught, some of whom I may have worked with, others may only have had whispers about me in passing. Nonetheless, even if that is not true, we are all conjoint academic soldiers. What I need to raise here is that when I was invited to be commencement speaker, it was wide open. I wasn't told what I was going to talk about. So I had to reflect, I had to introspect, and finally I decided that I would talk on the theme of making effective use of opportunities made available in life. I want to repeat that title. Making effective use of opportunities made available in life. That's what I'm going to talk about. I believe the topic is relevant to my colleagues who are in the university in Kisii, universities elsewhere, and also the topic is relevant to those graduates of Kisii University who have left, and to you graduates who are going to leave to join the wider society. So, for me, that is beyond, that's important. Let's talk about making effective use of opportunities. A theologian whom I deeply respect by the name of St. Josemaria Escriva observes that life is war by another name. Life is war by another name. What he meant was that the process of life is about problem solving. Life is about problem solving. If there were no problems, life would be very dull. I want to say, therefore, that the process of schooling, which most of us have gone through, including you, right from kindergarten or nursery school, all the way to the university, that has been driven largely by the need to overcome problems emanating from ignorance, from poverty, and also from disease. Those are very important things. You don't talk about them, but they drive the agenda. The graduates who are here today are people who I believe have been well groomed. I believe they are well rounded. And if that is true, that we are having people of quality who are graduating today, then Kisii University must have observed the following best practices. Please listen very carefully to these good practices. Kisii University. 1, application of clear and friendly, learner-friendly rules and regulations. The rules and regulations governing the university, and particularly students, I believe they have been and they are friendly, and useful. Students may not like them, but in the long term they have been friendly because they have shaped your character. 2, optimal utilization of teaching and learning resources and materials. Optimal use, that's how you get quality. 3, facilitation of easy access. Facilitation of easy access to academic literature, and in this area particularly through e-library. All universities, all learning institutions, well, they'll have the hard books on shelf, but e-library is a critical addition these days. The graduates are here because they have gone through devoted and motivated work by lecturers, administrative and support staff, with, and this is important, with accompanying or concomitant reward for the works of those who are rated as exemplary. Reward merit. You motivate workers by rewarding merit. So, I believe that has happened, and that's why we have these graduates of quality here. 5, and this is critical, objective assessment of students' work. Objective assessment of students' work by lecturers and other authorized staff without favor in any way. And I am warning, and I'm sending an alarm bell because it doesn't tell anybody. I'm telling everyone who is involved that the central in regard of getting quality graduates is you must have serious onslaught against STGs. Serious onslaught against STGs, sexually transmitted grades. That must be avoided. Then, strict enforcement of rules and guidelines regarding sexual harassment, irrespective of the gender of the perpetrator. Sexual harassment is not just a male issue. It takes two to tango, as they say. It takes two to dance good rumba. So, you must punish sexual harassment irrespective of where it has come from. A lady, a man, a woman, and so forth. I'm also saying that I believe that graduates are here who are quality because the university has made genuine efforts to forge harmonious relations between all cadre of staff, and particularly between academic staff and senior administrative staff. I'm part of the university system. I know sometimes where the tension is high, but you must forge good relations. That has happened between academic staff, support staff, and also other staff and administrative staff, and particularly senior administrative staff. I'm also saying that the university must be willing to respond, and I believe Kisii University has responded to students' grievances. Explaining those they can handle immediately in the short term, those that require dealing with in the medium term, and those that cannot be handled quickly without consulting relevant other stakeholders like the Ministry of Education and so forth. So those are important matters. Monitoring undergraduate students and postgraduate students, not monitoring, mentoring undergraduate students and postgraduate students to perform beyond their dreams. Because it is those you mentor that way who are going to join the ranks of the staff, whether in administration or in academics within the university. So that is a pool of talent from which you will draw. You will withdraw. I hope that Kisii University also has paid attention to monitoring the work of students and staff to avoid plagiarism. Simple copy-pasting works of other scholars, copy-pasting work of other writers lodged in the internet. Very tempting in this era of e-learning. You must guard against that. You must check that. If a student is expressing himself or herself, or a colleague is expressing himself or herself, at a linguistic level, you know, at a thinking level, you know it's not theirs. Google the internet, my friend, and you'll catch the plagiarist. I hope that Kisii University has compiled and continues to compile and update a register of former students. A register of former students. Great universities in the world are molded, are built by generous contributions of former students, what we call alumni, and I therefore urge Kisii University, particularly as a young institution, I'm urging Kisii University to avoid the culture of casual and timid outreach to former students that I witness in some of our old universities. Some of our old universities do not reach. They have no register, or if they do not make effective use of it. So, a strong alumni body is important because it is those former students, some of them holding prominent positions in society, having prominent resources in society that support the institution. So please, Kisii University, you are a young institution, keep in touch with your former students. Keep in touch and make use of them. So far, I have listed a few things. I'm not claiming to be comprehensive, but I need to shift attention to the idea of effective university. Those one are efficient issues. When I talk about effectiveness, university has had on those who have matriculated through it, whether they are teaching in the university or they're in the wider society, and particularly the graduates, pay attention because you are going out there, and if Kisii University has made an impact on you, we want to see it. So, impact begins with purposive human action. And therefore, I'm urging students, and I'm urging everyone present here, particularly when you are just beginning, that life begins with dreams, with aspirations. What are your dreams? What do you want to become in life, which is not very long anyway? It is not long. I was a youth the other day. Now you are being told I'm 80 years young. That's a challenge. It comes very quickly, quicker than you think. And therefore, dream big. Dream big about what you want to become in life. The more ambitious the dream, the higher the chances you are going to make very significant achievements in your life. So, that is a very important thing, and I'm urging you to live by the motto of the late and lamented Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy, and he says this: only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. I want to repeat that one. Only those who dare only those who dare to achieve greatly can ever, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. If you fear failure, you are not going to achieve. Failure is part of success. So that's Kennedy doctrine was. Another famous motivational speaker called John C. Maxwell captures the same point regarding this game of life. And he says this: your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitudes or your attitude determines your altitude, how high you are. So attitude is a very important issue in life. Have a positive attitude, have an aggressive attitude, have a go-getter attitude, then your altitude will move up. That is what Maxwell is telling us. Let me also add another point, and that is an important one. Graduates who are beginning life, don't fear to go under mentorship. Mentorship is a situation in which somebody who has more knowledge, more experience than yourself, and that applies for young lecturers in the university and some of the graduate students, or someone who has more knowledge, more experience than you, you surrender yourself to this person. So you learn the ropes of how to perform things in your area of expertise. So the mentorship is a critical one. I know there's something called attachment, but attachment is too short, it doesn't give you the skills you want. That's why you need mentorship. In the university, you have research assistants, you have teaching assistants, you have assistant lecturers. All those are mentorship positions. So guide them very well. And there's a question here. I make a question here. That anybody going to mentor should be someone who is known to be very good in their field of study. I am saying that a person who is a professional or academic mercenary or a quack should never be allowed to mentor. And how do you tell? You can tell whether someone is worth it through peer review. Peer review, you know yourselves. So don't allow people to be mentored by people who are not serious. So that is what I am saying, and that's my recommendation to you. Now, I need to point out one very quick thing, and that is, apart from mentorship, please join professional networks. Some of the professional networks are associations, some are